So, lads, today we're going to be talking a little bit about Kelsey Mitchell. If you guys don't know, Kelsey Mitchell is somebody that plays for the Fever, obviously, and she's someone that has tweeted something, a very cryptic tweet that almost certainly had nothing to do with basketball, and fans are losing their damn minds. Yes, they are in fact losing their damn minds. Apologies again about the, hood up and the snow in the background. I am literally just back like 15 minutes ago from a night out. It's like midnight. Didn't go on to the last place we were going to, and I've been on it since like 6 p.m. So yeah, we're going to be talking about this, and I'm going to be giving my opinions on this situation and why fans should not worry about Kelsey Mitchell. They shouldn't worry about Kelsey Mitchell in regards to like her leaving the Fever. Because could Kelsey Mitchell leave the Fever? Yeah. There is a chance. But like, what are the odds Kelsey Mitchell leaving the Fever? Her leaving, 10%. Her leaving in free agency, 0.5%. And the only reason I give it 0.5% is that the Indiana, after the DeWanna Bonner situation, I believe the Indiana Fever front office are spineless. And if Kelsey Mitchell demands to walk in free agency, it seems like they're the type of team that will just, instead of coring her and getting something for her, they might be a team to just let her walk. It is what it is. And it's an unfortunate one, but I still think there's a 0.5% chance that this organization is just spineless. But I will say it is very, very unlikely. And look, if you lose Kelsey Mitchell and Kelsey Mitchell is like, okay, yeah, I want to go anywhere. Like, I don't think people realize what the trade package for Kelsey Mitchell looks like. Like, a trade package for Kelsey Mitchell could very well make the Fever better. Again, at the end of the day, there's a big word in that statement, and it's could. And it's could. So, like, if Kelsey Mitchell wants to leave, if she's dead set on leaving, and you go to Chicago Sky, okay, you're giving us Ariel Atkins, who's a like-for-like replacement for Kelsey Mitchell. You're not paying her a max. They'd have to core Ariel Atkins. But I just say they're cored. They're both cored. But Ariel Atkins is like, look, she's on a core deal, but if you trade her, you can core her, but you don't have to offer the contract. Like, Stewie didn't take a supermax. Neither did Satu. Go core her, and then go trade her for Kelsey Mitchell. We're going to offer her 2/3 of a max. And you're also giving us a 5th pick. And that's what we're doing. And maybe you give us a 2nd rounder and we give you the 10th pick. So you give us a 5th pick and your 2nd rounder, which is like the 17th pick. And you go and give us the 10th. Or maybe it's just straight up Ariel Atkins and 5. For Dallas, you give us 1 or we're not making that trade. Or if we don't want Arike, go and give us Zaza James. Go give us Zaza James, your 2027 pick and a 2027 pick from the Dallas Wings. And a pick swap in 2028. Go give us something like that. Like, Kelsey Mitchell was the 4th best player in the W after AT, Aja Wilson and Fee. She was the 4th best player in the W last year. Like, if Kelsey Mitchell wants to leave, the Indiana Fever are going to get the Godfather offer. They are going to get no ifs, ands, or buts about it. An offer of an all-star level player plus a pick. And that's the reality situation if Kelsey Mitchell is adamant on leaving. But the reality is that it's unlikely Kelsey Mitchell wants to leave the Fever. It is unlikely. Everything about Kelsey Mitchell shows that she wants to has pointed towards her wanting to be a member of the Indiana Fever. It's pointed towards the fact that she was with this organization when it was a shit show. She's been with this organization in its darkest time. She was there for the 5-win season. She was there when they got back-to-back number 1 overall picks, coming off a number 2 pick and number 4 pick in the previous 2 years. She didn't make the playoffs for the first 7 years of her career. It is a fact that she is, up to this point right now, she's one of the top 4 players in the history of the Fever franchise. And I don't see her wanting to leave before seeing what happens here. And I don't think the Fever are going to want to get rid of her. Because as much as we talk about hypotheticals, being like, oh, this player could end up being better than Kelsey Mitchell, could be a better fit than Kelsey Mitchell. The reality is that we know we haven't seen Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and Aaliyah Boston play under a good coach together for any sort of time, for any period of time. And if the Indiana Fever give up on that trio before making damn sure that it's not going to work, even if it means potentially losing Kelsey Mitchell for nothing, because, by the way, like everyone's like, oh, WNBA teams don't make trades at the deadline. Why the fuck not? Why not? Why wouldn't they make a trade at the deadline? If it's not working out, you can go and trade at the deadline for another All-Star. You could probably get a team's future first, 2 future firsts, and a really good wing if it's not working out. And if it is working out, you have literally got yourself. You've got the best big 3 in the WNBA. So yeah, it's just, for me, it's an interesting one seeing what fans are saying about Kelsey Mitchell right now, because they're talking about Kelsey Mitchell almost in like they're almost combative and being like, oh yeah, good riddance. And I'm like, no, first of all, if you are a Fever fan, there's only one scenario that I would be very, very confident that the Indiana Fever improves by getting rid of Kelsey Mitchell. And it's only one. It's two. There's 2 scenarios. If Breanna Steward wants to go to, actually, she can't be cored, so it doesn't matter. And it's the only one, is if Jackie Young is dead set on going home, which is not going to happen, and Kelsey Mitchell is dead set on leaving, the like for like Kelsey Mitchell for Jackie Young trade. That's it. Because I don't see like a Washington Mystics saying, oh yeah, you know what, we're going for it. Let's trade Sonia Citron for Kelsey Mitchell. Because I don't think that trade's going to be available. Obviously, a Paige for Kelsey Mitchell's trade is not available. In terms of trades that even have a 1% chance of happening, that's the only one I can think of. And when I mean 1%, when I say 1%, I mean 1% with that. Otherwise, any other hypothetical trade could very well make the Indiana Fever worse. And any of these hypothetical trades, for me, are not worth even talking about. Because until Kelsey Mitchell says she wants to leave, and unless she's like, I'm not playing for this organization anymore, and unless those words come out of her mouth, no cryptic shit, unless those words come out of her mouth and it's public, and if that happens, best after what she did last season for the Fever, I'm not holding any grudges. She put her body on the line, no matter what. No matter what. Like, Kelsey Mitchell will always, unless Kelsey Mitchell pulls a DeWanna Bonner on the Fever, as in signs a max contract and refuses to play and demands to go to a certain team and like isn't show up to work,